my sister's allergic to cats, and one of her friends has one, and she loves cats, so she'll still cat sit.
Yeah.
And I'll call her, and she'll be like, "I'm cat sitting." I'm like, "How's it going?" And she's like, "Bad."
It's like a war.
She's just sneezing all the time. She's like, "I'm having a great time though.
I love the cat.
I love the cat. The
cat's so nice.
The cat's great. I actually think my eyes look better red."
Right? Looking like bruised and battered.
Yeah.
You cannot, like, if I'm lucky enough to have never had an allergy that I've discovered. That's how I think about it.
Yeah.
I think one of these days I'm going to figure out I had one all along.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know what it is. Like, my dad would get stung by bees, and it was like his bee stings would just go crazy.
Yeah.
So he's allergic to bees, which is kind of like a bad combo.
That one's not great.
It's
Yeah.
like you already got a problem if you get stung by a bee. Now it's like,
And now it's just a huge deal.
yeah, exactly. So I'm worried that one day I'm just gonna eat a fruit and be like feel like I got poisoned. And I think that's how you discover an allergy.
That's kind of what it has to. That's what happened. My younger brother, when he was like 6, just ate like a watermelon.
Hell
and he was a dumbass. So it was fine. And then he started eating the rind. And then his face just blew up. And then he went to the doctor, and they're like, it's just the rind, my man. Like, you're fine if you just eat it like a normal human being.
So wait, was he allergic or he just ate it wrong?
I think he was allergic, but it's like the rind has more of like the things that cause the reaction. And so if you just stay away from that, then you can like live with it.
Wow, he must have felt like such an idiot.
I feel like that's deserved. He was old enough to know.
I mean, that's just wild. That's like eating an onion, like an apple or something. That's like something you would just not do.
There was a kid.
Who likes watermelon that much?
I don't know, dude.
Like, that was so good.
You get a 7-year-old that you introduce that to him.
I guess so. You're gonna say something else? Or no?
Oh, there was just a kid on the onion thing. There was just a kid I knew in middle school that used to have tomatoes, and he would just eat them like apples. Which is like a pretty bold choice. That's a kid that knew himself in 7th grade.
That's interesting. I mean, that's not as bad as an onion.
No, the onion is a choice, certainly.
But that's also like, I can't imagine enjoying that.
I think he just really seemed to like it, but he was putting up. He had defense mechanisms. People didn't let that slide.
Yeah,
that he was just pulling a tomato out of his lunchbox.
Such an easy roast. I mean,
know.
Come on, like, you're the tomato guy.
You're the tomato guy. What are you doing?
You have like identified yourself to everybody else by being that.
Get a handle on yourself.
I mean, dude, you don't, especially in school, like growing up, you don't want to be the kid pulling out a tomato.
No.
That just, unless you've got something else that makes you cool, you know, like that can't be the only thing you are.
Yeah.
It's like if you were like in theater, I guess, and then that was also a thing you did, but he was like, oh, well, he can act, so he's actually a cool guy.
Yeah.
Like, that would be different.
Yeah.
But if you're just tomato
kid,
and that sounds like who this guy was.
That's who this man was.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
You don't want to be that. I mean, and it's just like, it doesn't mean much to me. I mean, like, why would you do something like that? Because that's what I'm saying. A tomato's not that good.
No.
Like, a tomato's savory and kind of nice. Like, it's like, and I guess savory, the word, it's just, you eat a tomato and you're like, okay, that was a good experience. I feel that way about vegetables in my adult life. I just start to discover these things. I'm like, fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow, this is really cool. How did I ignore this forever? The tomato's great. Put a little salt on it. Delicacy. So I feel like he was kind of onto something in that sense.
He was on a little bit.
But it's also like, you can't just invent a new way to eat tomatoes and make it cool.
No,
that's not.
no,
He was on the
especially
wrong
not-
track. He should have
especially
been
not at
slicing
that
it up.
age.
If he was busting out slices, nobody would be judging
No
him.
one.
They would just be like, he's the tomato
And
slice
you
guy.
can get away with that in your adult life, but as a 13-year-old, like you're not getting let off.
If you did it as an adult, everybody would think you're joking. Like, nobody, I don't know. There are people that would do stuff like that. Now that I think about it,
Like,
I wouldn't be surprised by like a
he's
coworker.
just avant-garde.
Yeah. Like, this is a random coworker of mine. I could place like 2 people in my real life, and I'm like, if they did that, oh, well, I guess that.
I suppose that fits. Yeah.
The tracks.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't put that past people in adult life. But you're right, it's different. It's different if you're an adult. If you're an adult, I'd be worried you might like kill me or something.
Yeah, if you just see someone
Why are you doing
sitting
that?
in a coffee
I'd be
shop
looking-
just
first,
eating a tomato.
The first thing I would do is look around and make sure I'm not being recorded for a social media video. Because like I don't understand at this point. Like if you see some dude doing something weird, the first thing I would do is like, okay,
Where's the
they're
camera?
trying to get me.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I would do. But if that was not happening, then I would think, oh, this guy's a psycho.
Yeah, this guy's
actually
this guy's
crazy.
insane. That's a home activity. You keep that shit to yourself.
He needs therapy.
Yeah.
That's
Go inside till you figure this out. Don't rope the public into your eating habits.
It's just weird. Yeah. There's all kinds of ways you could eat food that's weird. That'd be like if you like were at an Italian restaurant and you ate the spaghetti with your hands. I feel like there's all kinds of things you could see in the food world where you're like, that's just like, because I don't even think there's like anything wrong with that. It just feels wrong.
It feels wrong.
It's like a primal violation.
I can't put my finger on exactly what issue I have with it, but there are several.
Imagine he's wearing a suit even, you know?
Yeah.
Somebody just does that. Non-ironically is the scary part.
Yeah.
If it's a joke, then it's like, okay, I can see that premise. But if it's not a joke...
He's just earnest.
Yeah. He's avant-garde.
He's avant-garde. I'm eating this spaghetti with my hands because I mean it.
That would be frightening.
Yeah.
Like imagine you're on a date with somebody and that's what just happens. It just happens. There's not like a funny acknowledgement. It's just something that occurs.
Yeah, you're just like, oh my God.
Wait a minute. You'd rethink the whole date.
Oh,
You'd
yeah.
be like, wait.
I think the date I don't think you get through, if you go on a date with someone and you start eating spaghetti, if you start eating a fork food with your hands.
There's somebody who could pull it off. I think there's a guy out there with such natural charisma. He could still nail that date.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's somebody. But I mean, like, if I'm thinking general populace, this is just bad. But if it's like the one guy who could pull it off, there's probably somebody.
There's
like
maybe
such a star.
yeah.
Like Timothy Chalamet, just so cool.
If
Starts doing that, you're like,
all right.
Timothy Chalamet. I saw his movies.
I guess he's doing it for a role.
He's probably playing a character.
Yeah, he's doing a remake of The Revenant. He's just prepping to live in a bear or something.
Yeah, he's just trying to be the guy.
He's eating the spaghetti super method. It's
maybe I could see it in that instance, yeah. But like anything else, I don't know. Anything else, it's kind of scary. Like I said, if it's like a coworker type of situation, that's scary. Like you just go in the back and you see that, you just leave.
You go into the break room and he's like, "Oh, I'll leave you be."
That would be such a scary thing. You'd never think about that person the same if you saw them just
shoveling shit in.
And there's all kinds of other things. Like, how about if you were like drinking a shake, but instead of like using a straw, the person just always opens it up and that would be nuts. I would never trust that guy.
No, that's bad Dairy Queen etiquette. You got
just shoving his face inside the shake and maybe getting a spoon and like scooping it.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody did that, it's like, did no one ever tell you how to drink a shake?
No one taught you this?
And then I bet if you said it to them, they're like, no, this is how I do it.
No, this is just how I was raised.
This is how I was raised. My people. This is how my family does it. Oh, man, but I could see that.
No, this is actually very respectful in my culture.
They get a smoothie, they do the same thing. They just pop the top off.
No, really.
Go to town on it.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that almost. That'd be kind of crazy. It'd be a fun, quirky person. Be like, you're unique for sure. I'm trying to think of other crazy ways you can eat food. It's just like the first image I had in my mind was honestly if you like deep throated a banana. Like, can you imagine if somebody just always ate a banana, just whole, and then bites? That would be weird.
There was a kid I went to high school with. That was like his like parlor trick in the lunch table. He was like, I can put this whole banana in my mouth, and we were like, all right. Go for it.
He just doesn't have a gag reflex.
He was proud of it.
I mean, that's cool.
He kept bringing them.
Oh man, that's another one that would not age well. You'd remember that not fondly if you're that guy.
Yeah, he's looking back and he's like, "Oh man, I can't." Oh my god, every day for a year.
It's just deep
I was just putting on a show for these kids. Yeah,
just fake gag on it just for fun. Just trick them. Oh, that'd be a fun parlor trick for sure. I mean, I guess it would work. You could use it for stuff.
That's the type of shit
that's
that
where
would've gotten-
sword swallowing starts.
Yeah.
Something like
You
that.
gotta, you gotta build up to it somehow. I haven't kept up with that kid. Maybe
Maybe he's gotten better.
maybe he's gotten better. Yeah, he's in the circus now.
He's
really
just
made
doing
it-
it with balloons. and
Really
stuff.
made a career out of it. It's good for him.
That would be awesome. That'd be like the best possible outcome.
That
in my
is,
opinion.
Make use of your talents.
That is an interesting thing for a kid to innocently do, because you know he wasn't thinking about it sexually. That's funny. He really wasn't. He was like, guys, check
He's
out.
like, guys,
this thing
look
I
at this
figured
cool
out."
new trick I learned.
Guys, look at this cool new trick I learned. It's called supporting this show on Patreon. You see, I'm bringing a bunch of cool new tricks to you all the time. We got a new episode every single 3 days. Every 3 days, we're dropping a new one. That's 10 a month. And that's a bunch of cool new tricks, a bunch of cool new people for you to see. You want to see some more of that? You want to make this magic happen? You want to help this show grow? The way to do that is Patreon. That's right. $5 a month, the price of a coffee, the price of a beer at the bar, and you make this thing bigger and better than ever. I need your support. And it's the easiest, the most straightforward way to support me, and it's the most direct way to support me. It goes straight to me. We love Patreon, and we offer some exclusive stuff on there. I'm talking exclusive podcast content. I'm talking you get to hear my music early, and you get to hear songs that nobody else is ever going to hear. That's right. All three of those things. The Patreon's awesome. You get that stuff, but the real joy is knowing that you're supporting this. I'm all about the community. I'm all about building people up. I'm all about showing talents and highlighting talents and putting that at the forefront. And so that's what I want to do. I love doing this, and I just want to do it more. I want to do it bigger and better than ever. So please help me to do that. Your guys' support means more than you know. Just a small fraction of the people who watch this or support me, if they join that Patreon, that you guys could change my life. So just consider it. Either way, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Your support, you being here at all, means more than you know. So seriously, thank you guys. Now, let's get back to talking about childhood innocence. I remember the way I figured out what flipping someone off is I was at home by myself, and I was like trying to get my middle finger to stand up by itself. Like literally, I just thought, oh, I wonder if I could do that.
Yeah.
And then I remember I was sitting across from a little girl, and I wanted to show her that I could hold up my middle finger by itself. I swear to God, that was what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And I did that, and I remember she goes, and then runs off and like tells the teacher, and then the teacher didn't really do anything. And I remember the whole time that happened, I was thinking, what's her problem?
What's their
like what?
What's her deal? This feels like a severe overreaction to my cool new trick.
I literally thought, like, check it out, because I just think I don't have flexible hands. It's still hard for me to do it. I gotta like have my thumb out if I want to do it right, because if I do this, it's like I can't get my. So I think I was trying to figure out if I could do it. It was a natural, innocent childhood moment that corrupted me once I remembered it properly. I was like, oh, that was just me figuring out. That's like, fuck you. I told that other little girl, fuck you, which is so funny.
Yeah.
Because I was just trying to show her something cool.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know what she thought I said.
Do you find that not flexible fingers, like flipping off is hard? Does that have an impact in your daily life? Like if you're
Yeah.
if you're in traffic and some guy cuts you off and you just have to like fold your hands into the position.
I can't even do the Spock thing. I have to hold my
You
hand
gotta
out.
hold it.
And I've met other people that are kind of like that, but I think I can't play guitar because I think like it hurts my fingers to bend that way. Maybe I'm probably making an excuse, but I also think I'm right, because it's like, come on, dude, I can't even do this. I can't even do this. Yeah, so imagine that. You just see this weak ass fucking like, that's at least cool. At least I can like hit you with one of those.
You gotta have the thumb out.
Yeah, because if it's like this, it just looks wrong.
It's just a little,
It's like, why is he
just a little
doing it
nub.
like that? Yeah. Well, and it's like, if you don't have all the other fingers down, like, dude, it's not the same thing.
Yeah.
It looks like a weak little middle finger.
Yeah.
And that's what I was trying to figure that out when I was 8, and I got punished for it.
You got punished, yeah.
By the universe.
But
That's how I figured it out. I was like, oh, it's not like that. I remember my older sisters used to tell me that my wiener would fall off and I would become a girl. That's what puberty is you see if your wiener's going to fall off and you become a girl. And that was their way of torturing.
Yeah, they were like, they told you about your balls dropping, and they're like, no, they fall all the way down. They disappear.
Off.
They drop off.
And as a kid, you're like, they're probably lying.
They must be lying.
But
they are older.
it's kind of scary.
They
It's a
are.
scary
They
thought.
certainly know more than I do.
And I actually think that kids these days cannot get that psychological manipulation I got because now
They have too much information.
too much information. It's actually kind of sad because there's something great about getting bullied by your older siblings, them like teaching you the wrong
You
things.
got to spread misinformation. That's how you grow.
It's the best thing you can do to your younger brothers and sisters.
Oh,
I think.
absolutely.
You got to break them down a little bit to build them up.
Yeah.
There's something going on.
You can mold
there.
them in your image.
Yeah. I remember in my family there was always a supervision thing that would go on where it's like the older person wants to like supervise while the other one's clean. That's their job is supervising. Yep. I remember once I was grounded and my sister's boyfriend told me if I drank toilet water, I would be able to play the PlayStation for 3 hours.
Did you do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The game Heavy Rain had just come out.
The game, so you had a lot of incentive.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck, this dude might be. I'm pretty sure this guy's wrong, but on the off chance that he's correct.
I mean, the game was good.
Yeah.
I just got the game for Christmas or whatever, but I got grounded because I can't even remember why. And so it was either I play Sudoku puzzles to earn like a little bit of time on the PlayStation, or I just get a bunch of hours with this one glass of toilet
With this one
water.
glass of toilet water.
He did film it. The video's probably out there somewhere.
Some deep Twitter.
That's me.
That's you.
That's me drinking toilet water. Probably would have did numbers in today's day and age. Kind of a bummer that it was so
I know,
long
it's
ago.
unfortunate. You
Check
were
out
ahead of
this
the
kid.
wave.
I didn't even think much of it when I did it, but like the more I think about it as an adult, I'm like, wow, what a terrible thing to do.
That's not a good. That's not a, to your girlfriend's brother. Like,
Yeah, and there was like, I think I was raised in a family of much humility is what I'm trying to say. I think they really pushed it in. you
Yeah.
know? These are the types of things that make you a man.
yeah,
Because I learned a lot from that.
these are your trials and tribulations.
Yeah. And you have to make sacrifices for the things that you want.
That's right.
And also, like, I don't know. It's a cold world out there. So, you learn a lot of lessons when somebody says, like, drink the glass. That's like, a prison situation. That happened to me when I was 12.
When you were.
So, it trained me for how the world might be. That's what I would say.
It's a cold world out there.
And these kids now,
And-
it's like you're not going to get that experience.
No.
That's my point. Is you're going to be like, oh, I saw a TikTok that says you can't drink toilet water, and it's like you're a kid, just drink the toilet water.
I think it might go in the other direction. I think it's less.
More toilet water, you think?
I think it's for different reasons. I think they have more knowledge, so there's not as much external influence. There's no sister's boyfriend to make you do it, but there is film me. Let's put this on TikTok. Let's see if it blows up.
I'm still trying to figure out if the Tide Pod thing was like real or if that was like
think
just
people
a
were
couple
doing
people
that.
that were doing as a joke.
I think a lot of people were doing. I mean, it made them change. Have you gotten a pack of Tide Pods recently? They got like
No,
They got
actually, yeah, it was right there.
They got intense. Like the child lock that did not used to be there.
Oh, wow.
And then it was just like 3 kids were like, "Let me eat this," because there was that whole run of like the cinnamon challenge, and then and that was stupid, but that wasn't gonna kill you.
Tide Pod challenge.
The
is
Tide
so
Pod challenge was the dumbest thing in the world.
Let's eat this thing that's not edible. The only person that can do that is Shoe Nice. The only person. Do you know Shoe Nice?
I do not know Shoe Nice.
Oh, dude, it's crazy because Shoe Nice got to the point where, like, at first he was just doing like crazy food challenges, like he's eating a lot of food.
Yeah.
Then it's like, watch me eat this light bulb. Watch me eat drink this bleach.
Yeah.
Like, watch me like.
Just turned into like an old school like carnival performer.
Yeah, it's wild. And I think he just has the body to consume that stuff. I can't quite explain it. I think it's kind of like a mind over matter type situation. I don't know. But Shoe Nice does eat some wild things. I think he's eaten a shoe. I think once he ate a shoe.
Have you seen the dude that there's a guy in Britain, I think. He's this old dude, but he has like his stomach acid is just crazy. And so he can like digest metal.
Nice.
And he has the world record. He ate in pieces over a couple of years an entire like Cessna like single person plane.
Bro, no.
In pieces, he has eaten an entire plane.
That's crazy.
He's insane.
See, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So I think, like, there are people who can do that, but I don't understand it at all.
I don't know how you discover that you can do that.
Right.
That's how I know that he must have been like a latchkey kid or something that was just like left alone a lot. Because if I was...
That's way worse than Tomato Kid.
Yeah, that's so much. Yeah, he's just eating a wrench or some shit.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Because I don't... Maybe...
That's how you would discover it. You'd have to, like, cut slices off of metal.
Yeah.
Like, there's not any comfortable metal to eat. That's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe start aluminum
like a
foil.
screw. Yeah.
Like, where are you going to start?
I've used to... Did you ever... I would chew on aluminum foil sometimes.
No,
I don't
never
think
had
that's
that
good
one.
for you at all.
Never. Well, I mean, I've like sometimes I'll put my finger in my mouth, so I feel like that's bad. But I've never chewed on it. The worst thing I've ever done, I put like a marble in my mouth, but I wasn't trying to like eat it. And it was what was it called? It's magnetics marble, maybe. I forget the name of the marble, but I had it like in my mouth. I was probably like 13, and I was in the room with my mom, and I like swallowed the marble.
Oh no!
And so then I was like.
Yeah,
one of those, and my mom like turns around and like does the patting, smacking the back of my, and I think that's how you die.
I think that's how you. That's how.
I think I almost died.
I think yeah.
You just that's why they say kids like can't have that stuff around them.
Yeah,
because I did that.
Yeah,
and I almost died.
And you almost died.
I figured it out. It's like, but just, I don't know why I would have a marble in my mouth, but that's the craziest thing I think I did was like do that because I mean, dude, if my mom wasn't there,
yeah,
I really think that's it.
That's how I think these dudes discover. They're just at home and they like see like a bolt and they're like, let's see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's how the carnival guys figure it out too.
I think there are thousands of people in the world that can digest metal, but they just had good parents.
Yeah,
and so they just never found out that they could do that.
Their true potential.
They never discovered their potential because their parents were like, "You're being a dipshit. Don't do that."
You probably got to start early. Like I feel like you're onto something with that because you probably do.
You don't start with the plane.
Yeah. Well, and I just mean like I don't think you can eat a plane at 20 if you didn't eat metal when you were 8. Like I think you actually your body
has to
develop that. Like it's not a normal person that's gonna get any nutrition from this.
Yeah,
but somehow they're probably because they say your cells regenerate every like 6 to 8 years. Maybe they're like literally kind of metal.
Yeah,
like maybe they are metal. Like over time, their blood pumps metal and they gotta eat some more and they're kind of like a transformer. That's probably kind of actually
Ferris blood.
I mean, you are what you eat, boys and girls. So you eat metal for 20 years.
Who are this dude's friends that are like, do you want to hang out? And he's like, nah, I got...
Yeah, friends.
It's like, you want to go out Friday? It's like, nah, Saturday morning I got to eat the propeller and that... I got to be in the right state of mind.
Been working on it for a couple days.
Oh, man.
I got a stomachache last, I don't know, 8 p.m. I can barely breathe right now.
Barely breathe. I don't know what's happening. Normally it just goes down easy. I don't know how it's happening.
Maybe it was the motor. I'm not sure.
Yeah. It might have been the motor, but I've been cat sitting and I'm allergic. I think that might have had something to do with it because
the weird part is jet fuel usually brings me up.
Yeah. That's my stimulant.
But right now, feel sloggy, bro.
I feel sloggy, man. I'm just weighed down. It's like, yeah, because you ate 8 pounds of metal.
It's like, bro, you say this every Friday.
You
always say this.
It's been unavailable for 8 years.
He's always eating metal. It's like, dude, we can tell you what the problem is.
We can tell.
Please. We're trying to save you. Hang out with us.
Your blood is silver. You have issues.
Imagine that intervention, like the fucking craziest thing. Listen, man, we all care about you.
We all care. You gotta stop eating this plane.
He's like holding this chunk of metal while they're talking.
Just licking it.
It's like, put it down, put it down. It's got to be psychological. It's like a person who fucks their car. Like it's got to be psychological.
People doing that?
Yeah, it was an episode of like Real World. I'm pretty sure. I'm in love with my car. My car is my boyfriend or something.
Oh my god!
It was a sexual partner. which is so crazy. Like, you mean, you got to wonder if they're playing it up for reality TV, but this is the problem, is the more and more I go through the world, the more and more I realize, no, those people do
No, some of these
exist.
people are just out here. Some of these people
They're
are in
real.
the wild.
Like,
Yeah.
there is a guy who with the camera who just figured out, oh, get that.
Get that, get that.
That's where these shows come from. Those people are real. I used to think, no, that's not. This is for TV. But no, I think somebody would date their car.
I think so.
I think somebody would date their car. If you find it, I mean, this is why shows have a thing where you can pull things up. But let's just imagine with our imagination, a person on MTV Real World, like 2006, because it's the peak.
Yeah.
That's like the peak of MTV.
Yeah.
When they were doing all these shows. My Strange Addictions, like My 400-Pound Life. Oh. There was one where they would train people to rap. That was so great.
Was that the one? Was that the Diddy show?
Maybe it was Diddy.
Was that he had?
I forgot.
Oh, it was called like Making the Band or something.
Maybe.
He had a show where he would like give people studio time.
I think that was it.
Yeah.
I never connected that it was Diddy, if that's really it, because I just remember watching it and thinking like, wow, this is a funny like it's literally just them like running on a treadmill trying to get better, like just them trying to make it like a cool story, and all they got to do is like write a song and then perform it in front of Diddy. Like, that's the show. It's just perform for Diddy.
The show MTV presents Entertain Diddy.
Yeah. They did a whole movie that was Get Him to the Greek. That was it. Diddy's literally just a freak in that movie. That's the
Diddy's
joke.
in that movie?
Oh, dude, and he's a freak. Like, the whole joke is like, oh, be careful around Diddy, and Diddy's like has all this like weird like how would you put it? Like, he's like using his Diddy-ness against the other guy.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what Diddy does.
Yeah.
He used his Diddy-ness.
He used his Diddy. Because that movie had Russell Brand in it too.
Yeah, Russell Brand and Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. Man, they went 1 for 3 on casting now.
Yeah.
That shit aged poorly.
Very poorly.
That's the one. The guy who made that is like, he's leaving that out of the credits.
And I think it's the sequel to another movie. I think it's a sequel to Forgetting Sarah Marshall or something like that.
Oh, I think so.
I want to say they're connected.
Yeah, Russell Brand's in Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
And his
that
rap
movie's
character.
super good.
And which I haven't seen that.
Oh, that movie's fire.
I know that's got what's his face
Jason
and what's her face.
Segel
Yeah.
Kristen Bell and Mila Kunis.
Those are the what's his face and what's her face.
What's
That's it.
I've seen that movie a lot.
Yeah. Never seen that movie.
No Diddy in that movie.
No Diddy.
Notable absence of Diddy in Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah, it's all diddied up on the other one. Get Him to the Greek. That was actually I saw that in theaters because I think like I was brought to that movie.
Yeah.
So I had no clue what was going on and watching people escape Diddy's apartment as a kid. That's a scene in the movie, guys.
He got cocky in like the mid 2000s. He was like, no one's gonna find out.
Dude, there's a clip of him on Breakfast Club. Have you seen this?
I don't
Where
know.
it's like Charlemagne plays a clip of Diddy to Diddy, where it's like Diddy just sounding super sus because it is an incriminating piece of audio.
Yeah.
We all know this now. And then it's funny because at first Diddy's like, yeah, play it, whatever. And then after it's played, he's like, hold up, man.
Hold up.
He's just trying to play it off. Like, yeah, that was me, but what are we doing?
We don't gotta dive too far into this, do we?
Because he was probably so cocky.
Yeah.
He's like, they can't have anything that bad. And then it's him like, oh, you looking real good right now. It's literally like that. It's like, Diddy, what are you talking about?
Let's talk about Bad Boy again.
He's like, I ain't seen you in a minute. You looking nice. It's like stuff like that where he's just straight up flirting with the dude. And it's like, Diddy, what are you doing here? And Diddy's just like,
Man, that's how you sell records.
it's an industry.
That's just industry lingo.
industry
You wouldn't
lingo.
understand it.
And oh my gosh. I mean, it's just, I feel like it makes it so, I mean, it's kind of like the Spacey thing where like you realize how much of like an open secret it was after. Like I didn't realize that was a joke that people already made before Diddy was Diddy.
Yeah.
Like and I mean, I guess people always have made fun of Diddy since Tupac, or was it? Is it Biggie? It's Tupac because they say he killed Tupac because Suge Knight and all this.
Yeah.
So I think Diddy's always had like this thing surrounding him, but Yeah, it makes it, you go and look back at all those like times that Diddy's like hanging out with Ellen, like, hey, why don't you go to my party? You know, like you're always like, there's some weird Diddy Ellen energy out there, guys.
Yeah,
and now Ellen's weird.
And now Ellen's weird.
Why does everything got to happen like this? Ellen used to be cool, and then it was like, oh, she's mean.
Yeah, and then everybody was like, Ellen's actually an asshole. That Dory money got to her head.
Yeah,
she got that Finding Dory check, and
yeah, good point. I never placed the timing on that. You're right. She got that Finding Dory money because she probably was thinking for a long time that Dory you don't get all those residuals, but Finding Dory was a whole new thing. Are they doing another one, or was that it?
I think she's taboo.
Finding Merlin. Let's bring it full circle. Dad disappears.
Dad disappears. Merlin got dementia in the third one. Now he's just wandering.
Oh, that'd be sad. He gets dementia. It's like a dementia story. He's wandering away.
Pixar's first rated R. It's a character study.
And then Dory gets lost trying to find him.
That's right.
Because he's already lost. And so now it's like Nemo's got to find both of them. Find Dory and Merlin.
And Dory's just being a real dick to her staff the whole time.
Yeah. Dory, what the fuck?
There's a whole subplot of Dory being an abusive manager.
Now that would be good. That would be good because people like meta. So you make it meta.
That's right.
Because we already know the Dory story and we already know her story, so it's kind of like she could be owning the story in this way. Like that's how you get her to agree.
Ellen reads the script and she's like, "I'm on board, but like, why is Dory calling all these people like conniving bitches all the time?"
She's a strong, powerful woman fish. She's a strong woman fish. That's what it is.
She's not taking any shit anymore.
It's a different time, and Dory's on top. You got to reframe it.
You got to reframe it
because that's how you get away with it. That's how you get her to go, I guess this is good.
I think this is fine. I think this will reflect well.
It's like the elevator pitch thing. Just be like, people want to see you be a bad boss.
People want to see you. People be what the people want you to be,
Ellen. They miss you, Ellen. They miss you, Ellen.
You're not going to be Oprah, Ellen. Be mean.
I feel like it'd be so weird if all the stories are true. That would be so weird because you'd be working for this like lady who's like this super nice host. Like she goes on TV and she's like, "Hey," but then behind the scenes she's like, "Give me a coffee.
Give me." Her voice drops 3 octaves as soon as she steps off stage.
It'd be very frightening. Yeah. You'd be scared. You'd go to work and you would do everything Ellen says.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'd be terrified of Ellen.
And you're on camera when she's talking to you on camera. Like there's a few moments when people talk back to Ellen and you can see Ellen's fury.
Yeah.
You can see it. You can catch it for a moment.
Yeah.
She's like, what the fuck are you
pulling
doing?
brass knuckles out of her pocket. You're like, whoa, Ellen. Jesus.
Ellen, whoa.
God damn.
Wait.
Off stage, Ellen.
Off stage, Ellen. Tamers. Yeah, tamers. Stop.
Bad Ellen.
Because, man, the stories are wild. And, like, the thing is, I kind of almost makes me like her a little more, if I'm being honest. It almost makes it so it's, like, kind of funnier what she does. Because it's like, she is kind of, like, already so fake to me. So it's like, for it to be confirmed, I wish she would just own that and, like, be that. You know, that's almost funnier. It's like, yeah, fuck my staff. She just comes out and she's like, yeah, they fuck shit up all the time. You guys try and have a staff.
You guys had a staff?
You ever make something this big? It's not easy, okay? I'm Ellen. You think Oprah can do this? You know, she just starts calling people out. Now that would be awesome. She flips the script. That's what you do. That rap game knowledge, if you ask me, that would be the trick Ellen would pull. All of society's back on her side.
Yeah.
One move.
They're like, Ellen, I kind of like Ellen's new direction.
She's switching it up.
Very honest from Ellen.
New year, new Ellen.
Oh, my God.
Completely different. And honest Ellen. That could be the hashtag. Hashtag honest Ellen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Ellen, feel free. I think somebody should send this to her because I think this is how you
Ellen,
do it.
just be a dick.
Because that's what they want.
The people want it.
They want you to serve cunt now. That's what it is. That's become the thing. I'm not like 100% on this, but this is my understanding of what's happening. Is that like they want you to like, I don't give a fuck energy. You know, it's went full circle to the point where it's like we were supposed to care a lot, and now we're not supposed to care at all. I think this is what Charlie XCX did for us.
The new promo is just Ellen like benching 400 pounds at Muscle Beach, and she's just like, "Fuck you,
dude.
I'm Ellen, and you're not. Fuck you."
That's what I'm saying. She needs to own it. She needs to 100% own it. Be like lesbian since day one.
Yeah. I was lesbian before it was cool.
Yeah. Make some merch like that, you know? I think lesbian day one merch.
Lesbian day.
LDO. You know, that's fucking kick ass.
Oh, yeah.
She'd start wearing like a flat tee, you know, maybe go tomboyish for a minute, you know, just switch it up. Oh, dude, that would be an excellent
Ellen puts on 50 pounds of lean muscle.
I'm so glad we talked about this because I feel like I cracked the Ellen code just now.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I figured out what she has to do. Because before I just thought, nah, it's probably over. But no.
Late stage Ellen?
Late stage Ellen would be, yeah, right. Yes. Late stage Ellen, like end of an era Ellen. Yeah, like we've seen it all. You think you've seen it all. It's like the John Cena heel turn at the very end. Yeah. That's what we would see with Ellen. It's like she's going out, but she ain't going out.
She's not going out. Yeah.
She's not going out. 20 more years at Ellen. 20 more years. You thought it was over? 30 more years at Ellen.
30 more years at Ellen.
And she's going to be like this now.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. Oh my God. Like my imagination is just going crazy because like I actually wish this would happen.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But that would be the best case scenario.
Oh my God. Ellen's new show on Fox Nation. She's
being edgy.
She's being edgy.
It's like, whoa, I can't believe she said that. You know, just Ellen bitching people out and stuff.
Yeah.
Just being like, who the fuck do you think
you are? Who do you think you are?
Just brings people on for that. And everybody's expecting old Ellen. They don't know that the change happened yet.
They don't know that it's
so
there.
They walk in like,
it's like, hi, Ellen.
She's like, sit the fuck down.
Sit down.
Sit the fuck down.
Sit down. I run this shit.
I run this shit.
She brings out...
Sagging her pants.
Sagging her pants. She's got a big-ass desk. She makes him sit in a folding chair, and she's like, I own this.
I own this bitch. I don't know what you heard about me.
I don't know.
She just talks all different with ebonics now. Yeah. It's like, whoa, what happened? Dude, and if it was on Fox, that's so funny because that would be the move. It'd be like, let's just throw this. This is free speech.
This is free speech Ellen. Program. First Amendment Ellen.
Make it First Amendment. And she's just being fucking mean. Just being herself.
Yeah.
Like, that's what would be great. Maybe even Steve Harvey joins her. Because I feel like Steve Harvey's got the potential. Like, for so long, he's kind of played this character. It's like, hey, guys, fun family feud.
Yeah.
But that's not Steve Harvey.
No.
I know deep down... That motherfucker, dude, he's got that Ellen energy, I bet you.
Oh, yeah.
I can see it in his eyes. He's got that same thing in his eyes. I'm telling you. Steve Harvey's got it. He's got it. So maybe he goes there. Judge Judy already did all this, so maybe she could join them. She's already kind of in that circle, so she could maybe usher them in.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Judge Judy's got that. I think it's like Judy what is her thing now?
I don't know.
She's got her own. She's got another show. I just don't know what it's called. But it's like she's like, you know, I'm conservative and I'm Judge Judy. Like she went all the way.
Yeah.
So she's perfect for our idea because she could bring them in.
The Fox Nation is doing a funny. They're just like everybody that had a show that was successful in the mid 2000s and now got like some level of flack, and Fox Nation's like, come here.
That's what's so funny about it. It's like they're just like, we've got you.
We've got you. Yeah.
You need somewhere to go? This is home.
Like Kevin Costner, you're mad at the world?
Yeah.
Right here.
Kevin Spacey, you need a new show?
Kevin Spacey,
we got you. Like anything, dude. It could be any actor, I feel like.
Yeah.
You just pick a name.
Yeah.
And you could imagine it. Because it'd be like, yeah, they would take it.
They're taking that check.
They probably need that. And the funny thing is, it doesn't matter what it is. They'll like rebrand is. This is on Fox where you can say anything.
You can say anything, yeah.
And it's just a normal ass show.
Yeah.
It's like there's nothing happening on it. You're like, oh, why do they do it like that?
Subscribe to Fox Nation. We got this one weird Martin Scorsese show about religion. And then here's Ellen being who you want her to be.
Yeah, yeah. Who else could they? Who else? Like, I mean, Kevin Spacey on Fox would be awesome. Like, if he just had a talk show on Fox, that would be such a Fox move.
Yeah.
It would be fucking awesome, actually. If he just comes out and he's just playing Frank Underwood
telling
you the news. It's like, what is this? But they would do it. They would do it tomorrow. Matter of fact, all you guys got to do is pay Kevin Spacey enough, and they can get him to do it.
Here at Fox Nation, we don't ask what Kevin's doing under the desk.
We don't worry about that.
We don't shoot. That desk is closed.
The desk is closed because here at Fox Nation, we worry about the facts.
We worry about the facts.
And even though the facts are also in that desk,
it doesn't matter if Kevin Spacey, you only ever see one of his hands.
Yeah. We know that the other hand is making magic.
That's right.
That's what's important here at Fox News.
At Fox.
Making magic happen. But I do oh my gosh, you could bring back Larry the Cable Guy. Did he ever have a Fox resurgence?
I think he was just always there. I don't think his audience.
He doesn't need it.
Yeah.
He doesn't need it. Jeff Foxworthy. Yeah. Maybe. He just does an hour on Fox.
He just
maybe that would be good.
That was more he doesn't even know what they're doing. He's just like Fox Nation, that's perfect.
Yeah. he's thinking Fox 40 years ago.
Yeah, he's
like, "Oh yeah, Fox.
Fox, yeah. Always wanted to be on there.
Want to be on that network." Yeah.
He gets like 3 episodes in and he's like, "Wait, what the fuck? What have you guys been up to?"
Wait, huh? You guys used to be wait a minute. Because I feel like doing a special on a news network would just be a fun gag at this point. Somebody's got to take that deal. It's got to happen at least once. Like just some news network thinking that's like the move, and then like some comedian getting like $100,000 offer, being like, "I guess I'll do Fox."
Mm-hmm.
How has that not happened? I feel like because Tucker Carlson already has like entered the comedy world. You just take that. You just take that and flip that. Like maybe Tony Hinchcliffe gets an hour on Fox.
Tony Hinchcliffe's Fox Nation special.
Yeah. He did the president. He already did the president.
Yeah.
Just have him do a Fox News special.
Just have him
I think Andrew Schultz was on one of these like talk shows being like a professional.
Yeah.
Which is just so funny. They got Andrew Schultz to talk politics with like Ben Shapiro.
Oh God.
What is this? I think that was Fox, which is just patently hilarious. It's just funny. The people they'll pull in, like Theo Von gets an hour on Fox. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
All you have to do is like kind of fall into the net a little bit. And it'll work.
Yeah, they're like, do it.
Just say anything. Free speech. That's how they'll market it. The free speech comedy special.
Yeah, they're like, what?
And this is also the whole marketing technique of not just Fox, but it's Daily Wire. That's what Daily Wire. Now Daily Wire makes movies and they make like free speech
movies.
Yeah, you don't know. Oh, dude, they did a school shooter movie. It's so funny because it's like they're making politics movies with like a clear agenda, which is what makes it like dumb to me. Because it's like you guys aren't just making. You're making like the movie a liberal won't make.
Is this Daily Wire? Is Daily Wire just like red pilled Tubi? Is that what they're doing?
That's exactly it. Red pilled Tubi, and that's exactly it. So it's like there's a school shooter movie with like a girl boss character who's like her dad's a hunter, and so she knows all like guns because she knows hunting. And then when the school shooter comes in, she knows what to do.
Oh, they're like, and that's why we let her bring the gun to school.
Exactly. It's like there's no message here. It's just a movie.
It's just a movie.
To me, that's what's dumb. That's what's so dumb. But I don't think they're trying to like pretend that. I think they're clearly trying to be conservative films for conservative people, which is just so stupid.
Yeah.
Like because imagine like them screening a script. It's like I don't know. It seems like a lib wrote this.
Seems like a lib. You haven't badmouthed Pelosi one time in this script.
Yeah, like you mentioned Pelosi in a. I don't know. It was kind of gray when you mentioned her in the middle.
Pretty neutral light.
I think maybe you could lean into it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you're only gonna get good scripts with that type of process.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna get something that the art form needs. What is their other movie? They did another one where it was kind of like the same type of thing. It's like I feel like they gotta lean. They think they have to lean into the extreme. Like,
yeah.
Because again, it's like free speech movie. Like the movie they won't make for you. I mean, it's kind of corny. It's kind of nice because how corny it is.
Yeah,
like corny. There's a lot happening there, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it's just a loaded thing to even think about. Daily Wire film.
The Daily Wire. Yeah.
What is their film team like?
Yeah.
What are they acting like? They're like, all right, crazy thing. Everybody hates the stock people. Let's make a whole movie about it. But the twist is there's no downside to stocks.
Yes.
The twist is it's all good. I think they did that movie. They did the whole GameStop movie. If you saw that. Which it's like they tried to do the GameStop thing, but if you guys remember the GameStop thing, they just like halted trading on Robinhood, and that was why. I don't know if they did that in the movie. I didn't watch the movie.
Yeah.
But bruh, that was crazy.
That was insane.
I could have bought GameStop.
Could have bought GameStop.
They didn't. You couldn't sell it at a certain point. They made it impossible to sell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the new Daily Wire. It's like, this is our spin on The Big Short.
Yeah.
Except this time it's the people who are buying the homes. That's
It'd be like if Darth Vader was the good guy.
Darth Vader was the good.
Imagine it that way. The people buying the homes actually know what's right.
Yeah.
It's just like Steve Carell's the bad guy.
Steve Carell's the bad guy. It's
Why are you fucking shit up, dude?
so yeah, come on. We got a good thing going.
We got a good thing going, asshole.
Yeah, dick.
And you come out of the movie, you're like, yeah, Steve Carell's a dick.
Steve Carell was a huge,
What an annoying guy.
unbelievable.
Kept talking about like subprime mortgages. And
Yeah,
shit.
it's insane.
Downer.
Huge downer.
Not a solution seeker.
No.
And that was the problem with
That's
that guy.
exactly.
He wasn't seeking solutions. See, that would actually be a fun subgenre, is like they just flip movies and they make like the bad guy movie, and it's always like, keep it political if you can, but I think that would actually be good for their brand, right? That'd actually be kind of fun. Like they do the Darth Vader movie, they do like the stock market guy movie. They could do a movie where it's like Fresh and Fit are the main characters, you know, and they're just like, it's all about like a podcast. They just bring women on, they just like they just get dumb women to like look dumb, and so they look smart.
Yeah.
And the whole like that could be the whole arc of the movie. We can't get dumb enough girls.
Can't get dumb. These girls aren't dumb. These girls have ideas, dude.
Keep
What the
having
fuck?
fucking ideas, bro. They make us look stupid.
They make. These girls keep offering pushback.
Next month on the Daily Wire.
On the
pushback. Now that would be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be like, whoa, they're doing it. They're doing the movie.
They remake like
Fresh
that disaster movie 2012, and it's just about Obama's re-election campaign. This never would have happened if Mitt Romney won.
It's in the tone of like disaster movie.
Yeah.
That would be perfect, dude. They could get like somebody, you'd need like, who's like the perfect casting for Mitt Romney? You could probably get Chappelle for Obama if you're lucky, but we'll settle for lower than that.
Yeah.
We'll settle for Donnell Rawlings.
Donnell Rawlings is playing Obama.
That would be good.
Donnell Rawlings, they just put Bill Burr at Romney like they don't even try.
Yeah, that would be good too. So that's what I'm saying. You just need like casting that's like,
they could just do
ridiculous.
Andrew Schultz as Mitt Romney.
Yeah, Schultz is Mitt
Schultz
Romney.
as Mitt Romney?
Perfect. That would be perfect. They're not even that far off in real life.
Yeah.
They're kind of the same guy.
Yeah.
Like same energy. It's like sometimes you meet people who's like the same wavelength. I feel like I get the same wavelength from Mitt Romney and Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. Like it's not even just their looks. It's
Yeah.
like something primal that's happening there. Like they both give me this smiley guy thing. It's a smiley guy thing. If
Yeah.
that makes any. Does this make sense to anybody? People have smiley guy syndrome. Also, like Andrew Schultz is a guy who like thinks he's diplomatic and important, but he's not really. And I
Yeah.
feel like Mitt Romney's probably the same. He thinks he's like this guy that brings everybody together and he's like super important, but he's actually just kind of like lame.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like there's a parallel here, but that's all. I mean, like it's not. And also the mustache. Also the mustache is a choice. You know, Andrew Schultz didn't used to have that mustache. Now he has it. Does Mitt Romney have mustache?
He did no mustache from Romney.
But he could. Because I could see it. I can imagine if he did that look and then he died. If he dyed his hair black, now that would be nuts.
That
would be a wild Romney move. Romney, we've got things for your PR team like Ellen. I could just do this for anybody.
Yeah.
Just dye your hair black, Mitt Romney.
Yeah.
The people are going to talk about it.
People are gonna talk.
They're going to be
Gotta
like,
get your name back in the news.
just anything now. You could go pink, but that's probably not a good choice.
I don't know how that goes.
I don't know
with your
how that would
demographic.
communicate.
I don't know how your voter base reacts to.
Pink hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know if you want to go blue, to be honest.
I don't.
Maybe just keep it in the neutral colors.
Yeah.
That would be nuts if he just dyed his hair pink.
Yeah, Brett Romney.
Brett Romney. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were saying like it'd be funny if Trump came out and said that he like found femboys, and it was like that was just the whole speech. It's like, I was figuring out Google, and I realized if you type in, did you guys know this? If you type in something on Google and you put in Reddit at the end, you get a way better answer. Any question,
And I was scrolling, late night scroll, and I found this thing, femboys. I actually think it's good.
Pretty hot.
Pretty hot. And you heard of this thing, maybe a twink. It's a certain type of femboy.
Certain type.
And those guys, they actually, this country's built on them. Lots of twinks in America. So I'm with it.
You know, like what a speech that would be. It would divide people in the weirdest of ways.
People would be like, well, he might be right this time.
Yeah.
Like the people who didn't want to agree, and then the other people like, no, don't listen to him. He's trying to get you.
Yeah.
And that would be the conversation.
That would be, like, no, he's just trying to appeal to the femboys.
He's trying to get the youth.
And I don't think we're in a reality where that's unrealistic. I could see that speech.
Yeah.
I can imagine that's the speech.
Yeah.
It's like I just said it verbatim.
Yeah.
He's just with it.
He's like, you know what? In my older age, maybe I've softened.
Maybe.
This is something I accept.
Baron keeps talking about femboys.
Yeah. He says the podcasts, they only like you if you like the femboys.
Yeah.
So I don't want to disappoint. I think this is something I can understand. Give it a couple more nights. Got a lot of research to do.
Yeah. We're holding off on Venezuela until I figure out the femboys.
I've got Maduro on lock. There's nothing to worry about. He's doing fine. I actually have been trying to talk to him about it. He won't answer me. Saying,
He only speaks Spanish. It's ridiculous.
No hablo español. Maduro, come on, bro. Stop faking it. We know you know English. Stop playing with me.
Stop.
It's not funny anymore.
I like the idea of him just being super petty. Like he like actually is as petty as everybody. Like I like that. I feel like you got to lean into that if you're him. You got to be like,
Those guys are so stupid.
and I think he tries to be diplomatic. He's got to stop doing that. He's got to go back to 2016 Trump and just bully people again.
I think he's still on that.
Yeah, but now when he does it, it's like Rob
Reiner deserved to die.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit, dude, no. That's not what we meant. That's literally what he says. Like, dude, no.
No.
You did not get what we were saying. You missed the joke.
Yeah.
That's not with the funny bit. Mm-hmm. It's like if somebody just took the not funny part
Yeah.
and they tried to do the joke. Like, no. It's funny like when it's like it'd be funny if it was maybe like I don't even know if there's a way to make that joke work. Like if he's gonna not eulogize Rob Reiner, there's just no way to do it because it just doesn't come off as funny. There's no way to do
Yeah.
it. Because it's not like he's doing stand-up.
No.
He's posting on his social media. It's like a commemoration message.
Yeah.
Like there's no way in that context to be like, fuck that guy. But I'm just kidding, though.
Yeah, but like it's all love though.
It's all love, though. You guys know me. I'm all vibes.
Yeah, fuck Rob Reiner, but it's all love.
It's all
though.
love, you know. Like he hadn't said that stuff, I wouldn't say that stuff. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's kind of like I feel like that's the OG. Like that's the message he thought he was sending. I think he was like, that guy didn't say anything cool about me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything cool about him. It's like, you know, I think that's what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
Girl boss energy, if you ask me. But I don't think it came off the way that he thought it was going to come off. I think he's thinking, these guys know how cool I am. This guy was totally lame.
Yeah.
And it's more like, I don't think like if anybody dies, you can just be like roast them unless the context is,
Yeah.
this is going to be a roast. Like unless you're like an Anthony Jeselnik of the world,
Yeah.
where you're just expected to do that. It's kind of impossible.
Yeah, it's a tough spin to put on it.
Like if you're at an open mic, it's different. Like if I'm at an open mic and it's like the night of someone's death, I kind of expect you to
Yeah.
mention it. But if it's like maybe a comedy show and it's within the next 2 weeks, maybe that's something in the air and you feel like you got to acknowledge it. Maybe that makes sense. But like, oh man, like I'm trying to think of another.
he was running new
a
bits.
comparison. Yeah, like maybe Trump just runs new bits. Maybe he keeps doing it. He just waits till somebody dies and he's like, now
I got it.
there you go. And it's like, let's just think somebody who could possibly die, big celebrity, maybe a sudden death. Lana Del Rey. Lana Del Rey suddenly dies. And he's like,
I actually think she was pushing the wrong agenda. She was a nice person, but her music...
I don't know. I don't think she even worked at that Waffle House.
I think she got handouts from Waffle House, and that's why they kept her around. And that's what these communists want. They want handouts, you know, and he just goes there. He just brings it back.
Oh, yeah.
See, like that.
It's always full circle.
And now that would be like he's got to lean into it. Yeah, that's the solution, Trump. You lean into that. Like you've already established you're the roaster of the people who die. TDS, loser. So like however they die, doesn't matter. Whoever's next. Anybody. Because there's that moment when it was like, when that one Supreme Lord, when that Supreme Judge, the Supreme Court Judge, he comes out and it's like the music playing in the background and they tell him that she died. And he's like, oh, that's actually really sad. It's like, that was 2020 Trump. 2026 Trump, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. He should have died. Put him on a plaque.
Yeah.
Put his name on a plaque and say, this guy sucked.
This guy's...
That's kind of his new brand.
Yeah.
He's just kind of like, the bullying is just straight up bullying now. That's kind of like where, because, it would be better if it was like, you're a loser bullying, but instead it's like, you're a loser, you deserve to die bullying.
Yeah. Yeah, he's taking it up a level.
Yeah, those bullies are like not the fun bullies. You want a fun bully. You want a bully like gets you with a solid roast and you're like, my hairline is that bad. He got me. That's what you should walk away from with the roast. It's like, oh, that was accurate enough to where that kind of hurt my feelings.
Yeah, now it's a stock roast now. He's got the same.
It's like lame, poor, poor loser, which is a roast that's not like illegitimate. It's just thoughtless, you know. You need a good roast. You want to really hurt somebody's feelings, even. Like I'm talking just effective roast. I'm talking to a roast master. I mean, you. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It's about hurting their feelings in a way that they can't not think, oh, that was like correct. You know. That's how I think of a good roast. When you say something so true about somebody that I'm like, oh, that's like literally written all over them. Yeah. Like, I can't not look at them and kind of think that now. Yeah. Oh, can you pop that door?
I can.
For that feline there.
There you go.
Yes, folks, when I say this truthfully. This man, 20... I was almost hoping you'd walk in with the belt. I'm kind of disappointed. The night that he got that belt, I was there. I said, send me a photo with the belt. And you did. And you did send me a photo with the belt. Because to me, there's something about a championship belt. I feel like if I got one, I'd just carry it all over the place. I would be ridiculous about it. So... And I saw a guy the other day carrying a belt.
Oh, yeah.
At the Gazelles. You saw him.
I saw him.
And
what was it for?
That's the thing. It was just like a random
It was just a belt?
Yeah. It was just something he bought. I told him, I said, people are going to tell you, don't carry that belt around. I'm here to tell you, that is your thing. Carry it everywhere. Yeah. And I saw him like the next day and he wasn't holding the fucking belt.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievable. And you know what I said to him? I said, you're not holding the belt. And he said, well, listen, I don't want that to become the thing that I'm defined by. And I was like, oh, why didn't you say that the other day? And then I said, like, you are the belt. You are the belt. But deep down, I secretly kind of feel offended he didn't take my advice. I mean, that was good advice.
You think he was going to wear the belt? And he was like, nah.
He's like, that guy went too hard on me. I mean, he was defining me by my belt.
He's defining me by my clothes.
Because you're the belt guy. It's like being the orange guy.
Yeah.
You walked around a show holding the belt.
Holding the belt.
A title belt. It's different if it's you, because you actually, people would know what the belt is and what it represents. For him, it's like, you look at it, it says World Heavyweight Champ. And it's like, where did you get this? And it's like, Amazon. Yeah. That's the answer. He just got it for the gag. Yeah. That's what it's all for. So I feel like the only way you can carry around a belt rightfully is if you earn the belt. Yeah. It's like, you know. And so if I were you, I would be like, oh, dude, it's kind of like in wrestling, how somebody wins King of the Ring. I don't know if you're familiar with this. So the way they did King of the Ring is like somebody would win, and like Booker T once, and then he was like King Booker for a year. Excuse me. He was King Booker for a year. So he just had like a crown on, and he had like women, and he had a crown, and he had like a whole throne that he would come out on. He was King Booker, you know, a whole different gimmick. And I feel like I'd be like, oh, I guess I'm the champ now. I'm the champion. And I just show up to fucking shows. I'm like, yep, the champ is here, you know. That's what I would.
I think people would take that well. Yeah.
I'm telling you. I mean, now I'm giving you Ellen advice, but I'm just saying rebranding maybe. The champ is here. Lean into the champ hood.
maybe like start building up,
start getting
roiding up, maybe roid up a little bit. I think that's
a little test,
the shortcut.
Yep.
So that's how you're gonna get there. You the champ, dude. Just become buff as fuck, and then once it's all over, you don't need the steroids anymore.
Yeah. Then
whenever you lose the belt,
lose the belt. Then
drop the gimmick.
Then you just let it sag.
Yeah.
You
yeah. Chicks dig that.
Yep.
But yeah, you're the champion. You're the champion. Tell me about the road to championship. What was that like? I mean, had you done roast battle before that at all?
No. Those were the first ones that I had done.
That's cool.
I did not. I thought I was going to lose in the first round. I was very scared. I was going through like job interviews at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like doing that, and I was like, these can't get posted. Like this. I was so worried about like employers.
Yeah.
Seeing them
because you have your legal name.
Because they have my name and like.
Right. It's not like there's a stage name. I've heard people say things like this, like they've changed their name on Instagram and stuff to make it harder for people. But I think if somebody has like any mutual anything, like, social media just kind of makes it easy. So you're kind of just fucked either way.
That was the only thing I was like, thank God that I have just like a basic name. There are so many Matt Sullivans. I was like, they can't dig that deep.
Yeah, you're right. Unless you get too popular. And if you get too popular, it's over. I mean, like, I feel like if you're doing comedy, this is a natural dilemma most people have. It's like your potential employers are going to see you like talk about stealing from work and like, dick jokes and like fucking moms and whatever it is that you say. Like whatever ridiculous thing you're worried about that week, you'll be able to find it. I think you just have to like, it's kind of like having a face tattoo.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to own it.
You just kind of, You're
like, this is something that when they do the background check,
Yeah.
I mean, face tattoo, they're going to notice right away. But I mean, I kind of like working with degenerates. I think it puts you in good brotherhood.
I think it does.
That's what I think.
It's good stuff.
Because they're going to be like, oh, I saw that dick joke you said. That was great. And that's what you want to hear at work.
That's the water cooler discussions that I want to have.
I'd feel good. I'd be like, I'm where I need to be.
Yeah.
That's what I would be thinking. I could be working somewhere where they would be like, they'd hear me say that and they would start looking at me funny. And that'd be a bad place to work. It's like, you don't like dick jokes? What are you? What? That's what I would be thinking. What kind of monster? What have I come across? You beast. So there's all kinds of things I would think if somebody was that way. But I mean, it's not like it probably reflects upon me. I'm a degenerate. Yeah. So that's kind of how I would look at it. Where were you applying? Like reputable places?
I was, like corporate jobs.
Oh, see, yeah, you're better than me. This is my point. You have priorities. See, I wouldn't think any of that stuff. I'd just be like, they're going to find it.
Yeah.
They're going to see me.
I had kind of accepted it at some point.
Because they're going to, I mean, like, and the thing is, with roast battle, it's kind of hard not to want those clips to be posted. Yeah, that's like a good clip, so it looks good. Yeah. Whereas like most clips, it's just like any fucking clip anywhere. Yeah. You at a show, that's like a show like that's actually on something you can go watch. So it feels nice to have that out there. Yeah. So it's hard to be like.
Yes, I was nervous for the first one, just because of that, and then after that, it was like you just got wrapped up in it.
Yeah. And what is. I mean, I know there's the research process, right? Where you're sitting next to somebody and they just tell you a bunch of things to make fun of them for, essentially. Yeah. So there's that. And I mean, like, is it as simple as that? Just like writing a bunch of things off of that?
Kind of. Like, I'd have like my notes and I'd have like the things that they told me about themselves or like anything that I found. And then I'd just have like their Instagram pulled up so I could look at a picture of them. Yeah. And then you just write a whole bunch of like really shitty jokes, and then from there you can kind of get some like I would always write like, I don't know, 50 or 60, and then from that you can kind of whittle it down.
Really?
Yeah, most of them were terrible. Like 30 of them would be awful.
How long would it take you to write 50 or 60?
For the tournament, it was probably like 20 hours. I put a lot of time into it during
But like,
that.
I mean, 20 hours just total, that's every roast. And that's how many roasts? Like 6?
Yeah, it was like 6.
Okay.
It was a busy stretch. There was not a whole lot going on in my life outside of that.
Yeah. And it would just be that. So like for 50, 60 jokes, if you're just writing for one person, is that like you're sitting down for like 3 hours doing that, is what I'm saying? Or
yeah, like if I had free time, anytime I had free time, I would sit down and do that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, like, I think it's so funny because it's like the whole, and I know Chris has said this, that like the whole thing is kind of founded on battle rap.
Yeah.
And so to me, it's funny because it's the same kind of process. Like the difference between a battle rap and like a roast battle would be that I think a battle rap is even less of like this cooperation where it's like we're gonna sit down together and you're gonna give me something to work with. That does not happen in battle rap. It's like you're looking up their ex-girlfriend and you're gonna make fun of like personal things about them that might actually hurt their feelings. You're trying to get them.
You're trying to cut a little deeper in battle rap.
Whereas like comedy, there's this collegial thing that's happening where it's like we're working together and we're just having fun. Where I feel like battle rap, it's just funny because but it's the same thing. You write down a bunch of things about them, and the notes just end up being like fat, ugly, like it's just you're gonna make fun of like simple things. And then maybe like they had asthma when they were 16, and you find a way to turn that into a roast or something. Like they had asthma because da 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 da. And so, to me, that's the funny part. Is it's kind of like a funny reframing of like the writing process. Where it's like the whole intent is to tear someone down. That's the whole point. And it's socially acceptable in this one instance. Like with battle rap, it's the same thing. You're not supposed to just randomly come at anybody and just talk shit for no reason. But if we're doing a battle rap, it's like now I can say anything about you. And that's what's so funny is then you'll have people say things where it's like, oh, that is something we all feel about that person and just nobody's ever said it. And you can get away with it in that context. It's just to me, that's beautiful. Like it's a fun thing. It's fun.
Do you think that's because like you're going for a different reaction in battle rap? Because like if you do, the thing with the roast is anytime, like if people take it far, or like go after something really personal, then like the audience is probably not gonna, like you want laughs.
But I think
as
what
opposed
happens,
to like
it's kind of like professional wrestling to me in that like there's like a meta narrative, right? Where like like a CM Punk. Are you familiar with wrestling at all?
Like very loosely.
So CM Punk is like at least like big in Chicago because he's from Chicago, and his whole thing that makes him so good is that he is able to blend reality with fiction in such a way where you could be familiar with the product and know the storyline and understand what he's saying. But you also don't need to know any of that, and it still communicates. And so I think when something like that happens, it's like somebody who doesn't get like the audience narrative. The audience doesn't know like the drama between you and this other comedian or like how you're feeling that night or any of that stuff. And so when that stuff starts to bleed through into this like weird energy, you don't even have to fully understand it. You just have to like know that there was like a disconnect. Like it's almost always that to me. Where it's like, it's not even that the roasts are bad sometimes. It's just that it comes off as mean. Like the way that it was communicated. It's like it feels personal sometimes. And you're like, why are you mad?
That
happens.
There's a tone of voice that you need to keep it light.
Exactly. And then like that person would walk away from that and maybe not even know what happened. They'll be like, oh, I don't know. The audience was just weird tonight. But it's like hard. You can't ever blame the audience. Like that's one of the rules. So it's like, what could you possibly do different? Because that's also where that's a good point. That's how roasts, I think, can go worse in comedy. Because if you lose that like friendly energy and it feels real, it's kind of scary.
People don't want it to be like real.
They don't want that.
And I think, at least from my perspective, and you can tell me if it's wrong, like at least from the battle rapping sense of like people are going into that kind of wanting to see.
They want it to be real.
They
want it to be real. They want the stuff you're saying to cut so deep that it's like, oh damn. I mean, like I don't know if you followed the Pusha T and Drake feud, which to me is like some of the farthest you could go. I mean, he revealed he had a child that he abandoned. That's nuts.
And everybody was like, yes. Yes.
Checkmate. You got you, bitch.
Everybody was so excited about that.
I think the line is, you are hiding a child. Let that boy come home. What a fucking way to say it. There's no grace. There's no grace in that at all. So, and he also reveals the kid's name. The cover is Drake doing blackface, which is hilarious. So, like, the whole thing. Just the fact that Drake can't even, like, look good when explaining the iconography of someone else's cover art. Like, he's got to explain it on cover art. To me, that's, like, diss rap 101 in a sense, because it is... it is like the perfect move where Drake can do nothing now.
No.
There's nothing, because the question before is like, Drake's a pop artist, so it kind of doesn't really matter what this other rapper is going to say. Like, he can't come at him with, you're not a real rapper or any of that, because we already have heard all that about Drake.
Yeah.
So it's like he had to have such an original angle that Drake just couldn't respond. And the angle was kind of going against the Drake fan base. Like, the Drake fan base is like young women who want this nice guy.
Yeah.
And so if you find out, oh no, this nice guy just abandoned a stripper.
Abandoned a child. Yeah.
I mean, like, damn.
Yeah.
It's as bad as it gets.
Yeah.
So yeah, I 100% agree. Because to me, but even you'll see rap fans think that was too far. They'll be like, oh, that you can't do that. That was too much. Which makes it better to me. That makes it such a good move.
Yeah.
It's like an impossible move to counter.
Yeah.
It's just same thing with I mean, the other last notable rap feud would be Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly. That's the one everybody knows.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing where like when Machine Gun Kelly releases the song, it's like, oh, I guess that's a decent Eminem diss. It was Rap Devil, and it was like, I guess you could say that stuff about Eminem, and that's like okay. But I remember thinking, like, as soon as Eminem responds, like, whatever this is just going to pale in comparison.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened, because Eminem is like a genius battle rapper.
Yeah.
Like, he did that in the 90s and just destroyed people's
grew
careers.
up doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I mean, he grew up doing that, but even in hip hop, like in his rap career, there's been like a feud with Everlast that he had.
Ja Rule.
He had Ja Rule. ICP was one for a minute. ICP released the hit Slim Anus, if you guys remember. Amazing song. And so, and by the way, they've gotten over their feud. ICP and Eminem have come together.
Because they're Detroit guys too, right?
Yeah, so it's kind of sad watching them fight. It's like, no, just gather with the Juggalos.
Yeah.
But yeah, Eminem's had some great feuds. So it's almost like if you're like somebody who likes MGK, you're probably just going to say MGK either way, but he's just not of the same caliber as like an Eminem. And so it's almost like a surgical, like everything Eminem does in that song is a response to everything MGK did. And it's like the same thing he does with the 8 Mile rap at the end. Everything he's saying is relevant to the plot because it's like, that's what makes it powerful. He's referring to all the things that they're already going to do because it's like you're responding before they can respond. So I feel like battle rap has this thing in it where you have to be like in defense mode. I feel like even it's different.
Yeah.
Where like a roast battle, you could just say. Now there is the retort thing though, which I think is cool. That's something that's like only roast battle where it's like say somebody says their roast, and then now you're gonna say like a one-liner, like okay, just something about their looks, like real quick. That you will only see in like a roast battle. Yeah, and that's fun. I don't think you get that in rap battles. You just get it. No one's gonna, you say your line, and they're like, okay, Ebenezer Screws. Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that doesn't give you the opportunity for that.
No rebuttals. No rebuttals. And there's like rebuttal wars that happen where you'll see like people do like one-liner, one-liner. To me, that's cool. That's like its own organic thing, only for roast battle, because they can't even have that anywhere else. Yeah, where people are just talking shit back and forth.
Yeah, someone's like, I'm not gonna help your rhyme scheme.
Like, yeah, exactly. It's not cool. It's not gangster. It's not gangster. You're gonna have to defend your belt this year. How do you feel about the title defense? You feel like someone's coming for you?
I think I might do one with, nothing is set. I think I might do one with Mike Bergeron, who won in the fall. But nothing there. That's kind of still up in the air.
That'd be cool though, like champ versus champ. That was what the Kieffer thing was.
Yeah, that'd be fun. But yeah, it's kind of just. I think they're starting to do they're gonna do another tournament, and then I don't know. I kind of with the bigger things like that, I go where they ask me.
Just whatever they say.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know how they even do that. I just kind of assumed that it would be like the champion defends the next year. That's like the like you won the championship, and now you are the champion for the year, and then the next contender comes along, and there's a fight to the death. Yeah, that's what I think it's supposed to be. But I might be wrong. It might be like just you set up a whole new tournament and then it just starts from ground zero and you have that year's champ. That could also be what they do. It doesn't really matter. There's no real rules.
Yeah, I think they're kind of doing a mix of both. Like they're going to still have the tournaments, and then whether or not, I'll probably do one against Mike at some point, I would imagine. Yeah. But we're kind of, that's still up in the air.
Is it easier when it's somebody you know, do you feel like, or when it's somebody you're like closer to?
I don't think it really matters that much.
No.
Of like, it can be more fun when it's someone you know. Like, I did one with Nickamecca, and I'm good friends with Nickamecca. And that one was just, we had a good time. It was a fun show. And then just being able to do that with him was a lot of fun. But I mean, ultimately, there's a lot of very surface level stuff there.
Right.
Because especially, like, the audience doesn't know who these people are.
Right.
And so you just kind of have to create this character on stage about the other person. And then...
Yeah.
So it's more fun, I think, when you know the other person. But, like, I don't think that directly contributes to how good the overall product
maybe the energy and chemistry between the two of you. And that's about as far as it would go.
A little bit,
the audience doesn't know you.
Because the audience doesn't,
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because, I mean, that really would be the big part. I mean, I guess you just have more information as a tool belt. That'd be the other big thing. Like, when writing, immediately, you don't need to ask this person a bunch of questions.
Yeah, exactly.
You already know all this stuff about them.
Exactly.
Yeah. And do you ever, like, struggle to write a roast about somebody? Has there ever been a moment where you're like, oh, I can't roast this person? Or does that not happen?
I mean, there's certainly, like, spaces of time where I'm like, I have nothing. And then that's kind of why and people do it in a lot of different ways. And that's kind of why I just write a bunch of them. And I know that most of them are going to be terrible, but like maybe I'll write one and then 2 days later I can look back on it and be like, that one's not good, but there's an idea here. And then you can kind of form it a little bit more.
Do you do that with jokes in general or just roast?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You just write a lot?
Yeah, I just try to write as many as possible. And then then you can kind of piece some stuff together. Like a lot of mine are like little Frankenstein bits of like, I'll take some from here and some from there.
Right.
And there's a whole like tab of notes that I have of like little things from jokes, overall jokes that didn't work, but there's like little pieces that are fun. And then you can kind of shoehorn them in somewhere.
Yeah. And string them into something
Yeah,
else.
and string them into something, and then it becomes like an actual good bit.
So you have like all these ideas just kind of spaced out, like ones that you didn't use but could use almost.
Or just like they're jokes that I've tried and the overall joke isn't great, but there's like one line in it that works. And so obviously the overall joke can't stay, but like that little line has some value somewhere.
Yeah. So almost like a bunch of one-liners even?
Yeah, a little like one-liners, just tiny little things. Like they're all basically like 1 or 2 sentences. And then you can you just throw them into a joke that like kind of is in the same vein.
Yeah.
And connect them in that way.
So is that then you're not really writing jokes like verbatim ever then? No, it's always kind of like a line by line or like a bullet point by bullet point kind of thing. Or are you writing out like full
So
jokes?
all of mine are like fully written out.
Okay.
And then I'll just like, if I have other ideas, then you kind of put them into the joke. And so like if I'm saying something, like all of my jokes are basically word for word. Like I'm not going up with like loose stuff generally.
Yeah.
And then it's just kind of like I have my just a whole bunch of Google Docs and like notes tabs.
Yeah.
And then just like throwing stuff in there.
Yeah. Do you ever write stuff down physically, or is it all on there?
No, I did for a little bit. I kind of feel like a hack for not doing it, because I think everybody.
You have to. But...
I don't think you have to, but like everybody has a notebook. I do not.
I mean, because you can lose a notebook. Just like you could lose the stuff on the phone. You could lose a notebook even easier.
Yeah.
Almost.
But I always did my writing on a laptop, and so I still I think it's still kind of the similar process of like. A lot of like talk to themselves so that you can get like the pacing of it right.
Right.
And then people would write that in their notebook. But I just find it a lot quicker, easier to do it on my laptop.
Yeah. I write slower if I'm writing with my handwriting. I just like, I feel myself writing slower. If I was like typing on a phone or typing, I just think that's faster.
Do you do your writing in a notebook or do you?
Most of my writing I do either on paper or on a phone. Either way. But if I'm performing somewhere live, I would just take what I wrote on the phone and write it on paper.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll use the keyboard here, but it's really just whether or not I'm sitting in front of the computer with these speakers.
Yeah.
Or whether I'm like sitting anywhere else. Because if I'm sitting anywhere else, rarely am I going to write it down. If I'm at work, I'm a server, and so it's like then I'm gonna write it down because I'll use the server pad things, and I can actually write it while I'm working. On a piece of paper. So then I'll write it down. But I think the visual of on stage having it written down looks better. I would always do that, but that's like about it. I don't think it really matters. I do have this paranoid feeling 24/7 of like, what if somehow this cloud of data with all this stuff I've written just disappears?
Yeah.
What if?
Yeah.
Because if it does, it's not physically backed up. I just kind of trust that this thing's never going to disappear.
I have to hope that the Google Docs server, I have it shared across, I have like a whole bunch of different emails. And so I have all of my stuff shared across like 3 separate email accounts.
It's the same.
It's this, yeah. But if it goes down,
it's just gone.
I'm fucked.
It's just gone.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like that would actually be one of my worst nightmares.
It'd be bad.
I can't even imagine. I have stuff from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like if where's my phone at? It's right there. I'm going to check. Because I think it goes all the way back to like 2012.
Yeah.
It's the app Color Note that I've always used. So it's on the app Color Note. And I'm going to see what my oldest thing is on here. It's got to be old as hell. I actually wonder. So I'm scrolling all the way down. Here we go. I could see. 2014. I remember writing that. So January 2nd, 2014.
Yeah.
There's some old ass raps on here.
Yep.
Damn. So that's 12 years ago that I wrote all these. And there's stuff I'm like looking at now. I'm like, dude, I remember doing it. Ice bucket challenge. That was when I did the ice bucket challenge, but I wrote a rap for it.
Nice.
It's hot as spice. I'ma need some ice. Dump in the bucket. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Go.
Pretty good.
Freezing, right? I could duck it, but what did it do? See the price, something to prove, 100 to lose. The whole point is, I'm wrapping all this after a bucket was dumped on me. So you wait until the bucket's been dumped.
Oh, and then you're freezing cold, and then you go for it.
Yeah.
Your teeth are chattering during it.
But yeah, so all the way back to 2014. So if I lose that,
Yeah.
dude, that's like my childhood. It's like if I had childhood journals and somebody took a lighter and just burnt them. That's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Whew, that's literally a nightmare.
Yeah, that'd be
if
bad.
that happened, I think I might cry. I might cry.
I think it'd be deserved.
You can make a Daily Wire movie about it. You know, this month they're taking your data, and there's nothing you can do about it.
The Iranians don't want Roos to have his backlog.
Oh my son! Oh man! Boom, boom, boom. This summer.
This summer.
You don't want to lose it all. Be there. Oh, you got a good tagline? I feel like that's not good enough. A good tagline, just something to send at home.
Pete Hegseth stars.
Yeah. Greg Giraldo as the... not Giraldo. What's the guy's name? Oh, I'm going to fuck it up. Fuck it. Bring him back. Hologram Gilbert Gottfried as the principal. That's good. Gilbert Gottfried would be crazy. And then maybe Norm Macdonald as the lunch lady. Just bring back a bunch of people without their consent.
Yeah.
just like they wouldn't even do it. Just put them in anyway. Just all these comedy stars who have died. Joan Rivers as the mother.
All these super left-wing comedy stars
just saying all the talking points. We paid their people a lot of money for this. That would be a great concept too. If you just start buying people's likenesses and just getting them to do the wrong things, you could make some money doing that. You just get Marlon Brando and have him doing like a surfing movie. He's just like a surfer bro.
The Surf's Up remake with Marlon Brando as Big Z.
Yeah. And he's the only one that's not a penguin.
It's just Marlon Brando.
It's just him in the movie. And it's all right.
It's like,
We just accept it.
Cool.
Brando did that?
Brando, wow.
Yo. Brando's really good in this.
Brando can shred.
Shred, bruh. That would be cool. You get Brando in that. You could get, who's another big actor? You could bring him back. Oh, Robin Williams. Easy. So you get Robin Williams in like, in what would be perfect? So they're tearing down statues, and Robin Williams comes in on like a horse, and he's just like a late night rider who like comes in and scares him from the statues.
Robin.
He's protecting history.
He's protecting Robin Williams in States' Rights.
Yeah. Get away from there! Get away from there!
Get away! That man was a hero.
Just gives a Robin Williams-esque improv dialogue scene. That man was a real hero. He starts doing physical comedy. It's like, dude's a backflip off the horse, Robin Williams style,
defending a statue of Stonewall Jackson.
Yeah. It's literally just like a place they sold slaves.
Yeah,
it's like, you guys can't be here.
You guys don't know.
You don't know this place was built on this. This is who you are. Yeah. And Robin Williams would sell it somehow. Mm-hmm. Like if they could get the essence of Robin Williams, just get a good impersonator and then just deep fake it on top.
So good morning, Birmingham. And you're like, whoa, Robin.
That would be awesome. Oh my God. And you know what they'd have to start doing too is get like real like right-wing people just as like cameos for the movie. Like who's crossed state borders? What's his name? Kyle Rittenhouse. Mm-hmm. Get Kyle Rittenhouse in the movie. Just get him like as a main character, even like have him throughout the movie doing stuff.
I do think Fox Nation will have a Kyle Rittenhouse show.
But I feel like you make him an actor. Like don't make it real. Yeah. Don't do Doc.
He's not as Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah. Have him be like the dad in like a Home Improvement type show. Yeah. It's just Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah, it just
in the Rittenhouse.
In the Rittenhouse.
In the Rittenhouse was right there for you. Because then it's like you don't even have to change his name.
That completes the trilogy. It's Full House, Fuller House, Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
You're like, John Stamos is still in this? Damn.
Why? Who got him to do this?
You must really need money.
You could bring back Bob Saget.
Yep.
That's another one. He probably would have done it.
He would have done it. He'll do it for free.
He would have did that for real. Yeah. Come on. Bob Saget. So you get him on there. You may. I don't know if you're gonna get all the daughters. I don't know if they're gonna sign up for Rittenhouse. Something tells me you might not be able to get the ladies to sign up.
Yeah.
I feel like all the dudes are gonna do it though.
Yeah.
They'll all be like,
yeah, all right.
What's the difference? It's the same energy. It's the same show, and that's what would make it work. They treat it like the same show.
They just pretend they're like they don't acknowledge that that's Kyle Rittenhouse whatsoever.
He's just the character.
He's just a guy.
Mm-hmm. His name's just Kyle.
Yeah,
yeah. He's just Kyle, and it's like but maybe you do like plots adjacent to, like, hey, he's sports betting, and so he's got to cross state lines. Mm-hmm. How about that? So it's like the whole thing is Kyle, you really shouldn't be crossing state lines.
Be doing that.
And then it's like, no, I have to. I can't make the bet here. I gotta cross the state line.
They don't have DraftKings in Missouri.
Yeah, that's something where we're teasing the audience, where it's like, you know who it is. Yeah. You know what it is. And I think that's like I think Daily Wire's got a lot of potential. Fox got a lot of potential. They start leaning into this stuff. Get meta with it.
Yep.
Because that's what we want now.
That's what the people want.
The people just want you to like sort of ignore Ellen, Dory, Bad Boss.
That's how they get the left-wing people to subscribe. Is they're like, I mean, like, I don't support it, but like, I gotta check out the Rittenhouse show.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, just to see.
They have a Diddy doc on Netflix, and it's just hilarious. The sentence when someone comes up to me and says, "You see the Diddy doc?" Like, no, I did not see the Diddy doc.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I don't think I need to be honest. I think I already know what it's going to be.
Yeah,
It's going to be 6 hours of lotion. That's what it's going to be. 6 hours of baby oil. And they'll just stretch it out. They just keep stretching out. They found more baby oil.
The Diddy doc, presented by Cetaphil.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
It's actually an effective ad.
That's
what you're going to do. It's actually smart marketing.
Yeah.
if they just said, yeah, we made it happen. He couldn't have done it without me.
You didn't think we would.
Yeah.
We're the edgy lotion brand.
You see Better Call Saul?
Yeah.
It'd be like it's like Saul Goodman saying Walter White could not have done it without me. Like it's like taking ownership of what you've done. Yeah, you guys might think he's the man, but
We're the guy behind
without
the guy.
us, would have been a rough ride.
That's
You need us just to soften the blow.
Yeah.
A little bit. You don't need all that. You have a time limit here? Or do you have any time constraint?
yeah, I should probably get going in like, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes.
Oh, we're leaving on Diddy.
We're
Bringing it right back to Diddy.
bringing it right back.
Right back around. He just comes back.
He does.
I think that's what's going to happen. I think it's like I'm waiting for it to happen for Harvey Weinstein. I mean, where it's like he just comes back around and we're all just like, hey,
What?
whoa. Yeah. I mean, Cosby was at that comedy festival. He was at the Riyadh Comedy
He was
Festival.
there.
He was one of the funniest people on the lineup. Like, you're looking at the lineup, it's like, they got Cosby?
Yeah. Wow.
Like, they got Burr and they got Cosby? Like, that's what's nuts to me. That was how it was introduced to me. Someone said, did you see the Riyadh Comedy Festival? They got Cosby. They got Santino. They could like, just listen off a bunch of people. And it's like the wildest lineup of all time. But when you lead with Cosby, that's like, you could tell me that Cosby's performing in Chicago tomorrow. I'd be like, they got Cosby?
That's how you know that's how fucked up the Riyadh Festival was, is I didn't even know that Cosby was on it.
Yeah.
It's like, it was a bad thing. And then there's Cosby.
And then there's Cosby.
And then also Cosby.
Let me just double check so I'm sure I'm right, but I'm right because that was the first thing I heard. Cosby Riyadh. That's all I got to type in. There it is. Cosby Riyadh. He did not perform. Rather, his name was mentioned as a satirical joke. Look at this, guys. That's why I need some. I just fact-checked myself. Wow. See, I really thought he performed, though. So somebody tricked me with a fake poster. That's what happened.
Damn.
They got me. They got my
that's a
ass.
good get.
Damn. Because I remember I saw the picture. But anyway, so... That's fair. Okay, so maybe Riyadh wasn't so bad.
That's the grand takeaway.
Maybe it was okay. I mean,
It's blood money, but they have limits.
it's funny because like WWE's in the same spot now where they are doing like pay-per-views in Saudi Arabia now.
Yeah.
And then golf has been bought by Saudi
Yeah,
Arabia.
yeah, Live.
So it's a weird thing. Like, I don't think people realize. I think the weird part is what you really see, whether or not it's moral for these people to do this or not. Like, whether or not, because I don't think they're doing it like, it's not like you're performing for princes and you're performing for, so it's not like performing for royalty, but it's like you're changing fundamentally like the intent of these events when they do them this way. Because with golf, it's like, it's not a golf tournament about golf now. Now it's like about making a spectacle of golf and doing like silly, like golf is cool and turning like rebranding golf. And it's like, you don't gotta rebrand golf. Like,
Yeah.
PGA was doing fine.
Yeah.
But they're paying them so much money that these golfers will agree to it. And you kind of like bastardize this sport and make it something else. Same thing with professional wrestling. The audiences in Saudi Arabia, they just watch for a different reason. So when you start bringing all these events to Saudi Arabia, what they were first doing is they were doing this show called Crown Royale, and they would only do it in Saudi Arabia. And it was funny because it never mattered. Every
Yeah.
time they do the show, it's like a dream match that doesn't matter.
Okay.
And you know it's kind of not canon to the storyline because they're only doing it in Saudi Arabia to fulfill this contract and make blood money.
Yeah.
And now it's become bigger and bigger in the sports industry in all these different places in the entertainment industry. So to me, that's the part that I'm like, I don't know. You guys are just taking money from wherever.
Yeah.
Because I don't buy that, like, Saudi Arabia's inherently worse than us. I think America's probably pretty bad from the outside looking in. So, like, it kind of to me is the same as if you took, like, any political gig. It's like, at that point, you're just kind of co-signing for the government and you're accepting their rules and whatever. But if you don't want to align yourself with whatever government, because it's not like these people are co-signing Saudi Arabia, but it is the case that it's like you are going by their rules.
They're ignoring a lot of things.
And they are accepting the rules. Like when Saudi Arabia tells them you can't joke about our leadership and you can't joke about
human rights abuses.
Our human rights abuses. You can't mention the way that we wife people per se. Things like this where you just don't bring that up and then nobody brings it up. That's also kind of weird. Yeah. So it's both of those things. Because I don't know. I think a lot of what happens is people just like the comedy world seems to be online it seems to be very easy to hate comedians for being comedians. But on the other side of it, it's like Saudi Arabia is buying the universe. Yeah. So that's not good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't hate Saudi Arabians. I don't dislike Saudi Arabia even. I bet there's a lot of good people in Saudi Arabia that have nothing to do with any of that stuff that do just want to be entertained.
Yeah.
But it's kind of weird that they're buying sports.
But yeah.
That's weird.
That's...
You don't want that.
No.
And I don't even know why you don't want that entirely. I just feel like it's bad. Like, I feel like you need to democratize sports and keep them everywhere. As soon as you get one country monopolizing sports...
Yeah.
Bro, that's not good.
No.
They're gonna buy humans soon.
I think they've been doing that.
Yeah, right. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's end on that. That's good. So at the very end of the show, we do two things. The social medias, where people can find you, the place they can see your face. They spent this time with you, and they can spend some more. But how do they do it? Where do they look? You got to tell them. And also, two, the show is obviously for children. It's for 3 to 5 year olds.
Of course.
That's my demographic.
Good.
And so at the very end, the kids are going to get off the school bus. They're going to take off their headphones and they're going to enter a life. And they're going to use your knowledge, your wisdom. And their life's going to be better because of whatever you said.
Of course.
And I don't know what you're going to say. It's in you and you're about to release it. So you go ahead and just squirt that all over the place. The floor is yours.
Yeah. My Instagram is Matt Sullivan. And you know, I don't know if I have any parting words of wisdom for our toddlers in the audience.
There's a lot of them.
There are a lot of them. Start eating metal.
Start now.
You're not going to get to a plane if you don't start now.
That's a beautiful thing to say. That is such a beautiful thing to say. No one's ever said that.
No.
That was unique. No one has ever given that advice. And I think no one ever is going to again.
I think that's the only time.
Start now, kids. You'll never get to the plane.
Get your tetanus shot. Eat a bolt.
Honestly, you probably won't need the tetanus shot if you start now.
It's true.
You'll probably evolve beyond
Get accustomed to it.
No tetanus for me.
No.
I breathe tetanus.
Tetanus is scared of me.
Tetanus is afraid of me.
Tetanus is afraid of me.
I am the tetanus antagonist.
Yes.
All right. And that has been all here today on... Radio. Clocking out.
Double down, competition couldn't help him to rock. Missed the whole time, holy fell through the flock. That's an ordinary miracle, wealth to the block. It's a balance in the character that's calm and collect. It's apparent his caricature is lost in the mess.